Continental Tire. It has been hotly contested in the Big Ten ACC Challenge. We are tied at 4, and this is the rematch Purdue fans maybe wanted, probably didn't want. Matt Painter said it was very difficult to watch the tape of the game last year when Purdue lost to Virginia in the Elite Eight. We thank you for joining us once again, Jason.
Oh, I love this.
Love it.
This place is electric tonight.
They've never beaten a top 5 non-conference team in this building. They have a chance tonight against the Virginia Cavaliers, who knocked them out in the Elite Eight in Louisville last year.
I would argue that was in my opinion, the best game of the year last year, the Elite Eight game, and one of the top 5 I've ever seen.
Purdue fans remember number 0, Kihei Clark, who tracked down the ball in the backcourt. There's the backdoor lob, and it is tipped out of bounds. His career as Matt Painter changes things up.
Yeah, you got to get somebody that can score. Williams can score on the block. Stefanovic can score on the perimeter.
Jay Huff, who's been much improved.
And Jay Huff, I thought, was going to be a star this year. A double-figure scorer, that kind of guy, because he can shoot the basketball.
Remember last year, he was in pretty substantial foul trouble in short time. There's Stefanovic, and he rains it in.
No screen.
Here at Mackey.
Stefanovic set a screen, received a screen, and was open by 8 to 10 feet. You won't see that often against Virginia.
Diakite, got it.
Well, how about this? The graphic that Bart Fox and our staff put together. But a lot of it is also, both teams play great defense. Both teams are very sound. But I'm telling you, it's also, both teams haven't shot the ball worth a darn all year.
Stefanovic, another 3.
Any better on a day like this when top 5 team comes in?
Stefanovic off the hard screen.
Do this. You can't try to dribble. You got to move the basketball, screen and move people. Nice screen right there. Gets Hunter in the lane.
Turning and scoring.
Really nice screen by
pretty much.
And as long as the cutter sprints, you're in business. If he jogs, no good. Purdue's cutting in this game has been not good. It's been great.
Nice cut there. Diakite breaks at nearly 5.
We had 5 guys middle of the summer.
No dice for Huff. No gel Eastern. On the kick out, Wheeler. Bring it up.
No gel Eastern made a great play right there, forcing the action, taking it deep. And you know what I think about Wheeler. I think Wheeler's a pro if he gets this whole thing figured out.
Tip from Statman on the drive. You
never know. Maybe he played a great floor game.
He's one of the most enjoyable guys to talk to in the Big Ten across the country, coaching-wise. Very open, believes in their system, doesn't go away from it. A little turnaround for Proctor and Purdue by 7.
Purdue has kept the ball on the top of the keys pretty good.
I want you to show us that during the next possession,
sure.
Why that works when Virginia has the ball.
The ball was on top of the key. Got the ball in the lane with 2 cutters right there. Good offense.
Proctor for 2.
Either all day. That's the go-to move right now for Tony Bennett at Purdue.
Proctor. Another.
Of playing off. Everybody doubling the post. And Huff is going to have to hit that shot because that's their go-to right now.
Harms digging in the lane. He was confident and he scored.
Here comes a cutter into the lane, trying.
That's Stefanovic.
Here comes another one. Here comes a third, coming in a second. There's Stefanovic.
He got bumped around. Proctor got
it! If he helps you kick it, let him shoot it.
All right, what do you want from Virginia here?
Virginia needs something on the block. There's nothing. They can't even get it there.
Jaden Nixon turned it over. Proctor with the head up for Wheeler, who's going to the free throw line of the foul against Morcell.
Diakite, look, he's a veteran. He needs a hold it.
6 and 5 last year before that run to the Elite Eight. Arms will dissuade you.
See, Clark getting the ball back out there. There's nothing good there. Oh, that's nice.
Diakite in the post for 2.
I'm telling you, that's where you got to go. But Diakite in and around the post is where Virginia's got to go.
Well, they got the length of Eastern on Clark. How much vision does he have? Is that foul goes against Virginia.
Our podcast about her friend Stukas, I suppose, and on the ESPN app, but she's going to get a booyah. See, throw it on the block. You got to, and then figure it out. There's your double. They had wide open.
There's Diakite going high to get it, and he draws the whistle. He'll go to the line.
Louisville basketball. I said you're overrated.
Like player of the year type stuff.
I thought so.
In that game.
I agree. It's given back to Virginia, and the reason that's important, this is a low-scoring game. When you get a chance like that, you got to make against UVA.
Diakite trying to do it himself.
He was in the post, and you've got to push if you're Purdue. You got too good a crowd. You can't let this thing die down a little bit.
Proctor for two.
He just kept driving. Virginia rarely late. They were there. Throw it in.
That's a wild shot that goes down for Morcell. And not a whole lot better from two either. He's 23% overall. So
running down the court.
He was a big-time scorer in high school. 17 points a game as a high school senior in the WCAC in the DC area. Harms wants to shoot. Oh! Diakite was swarmed. Here comes Stefanovic. Out of bounds to the Cavaliers.
Proctor was trying to get. Why do I keep saying UVA?
That's what they are.
I know, but
Stefanovic needs a little Harms hair gel right now. He's played himself into a lather. 5 seconds and Kihei Clark off the skip. Morcell, no. The Boilermakers with vengeance on their minds from the Elite Eight in Louisville have a 15-point lead in what we knew was going to be a low scorer. They're on pace to threaten 100. First half with 11, the transfer from High Point, who was recruited by Scott Cherry, the former Dean Smith point guard, and we've seen something resembling four corners at points in this game tonight.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a team get the ball off the backboard and absolutely not run. I mean, not even try.
Morcell, you said he built confident.
Confident right now, and that's dangerous because Diakite is going to play well, and Huff is going to hit one or two of the threes.
Stefanovic for three. His halftime deficit since 2013 has Diakite turn it over. Proctor on the gas pedal. Holmes the foul. You saw Ryan Klein do that on curls.
He's great.
Last year so much.
With an odd-looking stroke.
Huff had 2 fouls in the first half. He finds Diakite and a foul call.
You push it, keep it moving. Go to secondary.
0 for 2 from the line.
Purdue's defense is locked in. You don't have to play against a locked-in defense if you keep the ball moving.
He'll find Diakite and a turnover.
He had Clark wide open. Next time he'll throw it there.
Hunter for three. Jay Huff has the response for the Cavaliers.
.com and you call him. Just got to get 1,000.
Don't at me. Purdue by 18. Hunter, got another. You're right. 7th all-time in Indiana history when he left school. Statman in his first game since mid-November finds Huff in a foul.
Well, that's got to be 3.
Set from Purdue. I mean, last year
he was the one guy that kept it all going. See,
got a little anxious after he made a couple of shots. Huff. That's an offensive foul, his third.
Stefanovic, I think he was in the square. I don't know. They may redo that, yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're changing the call. He was in the restricted area.
Yeah,
good
really,
call, Dan. Really
good by Terry Ogilvie. You're going to see Stefanovic clearly inside with the foot. Terry Ogilvie kissed officials in the business.
Shots. But again, there's a lot going on. But Purdue led by 18 in the loss to Marquette. This game will have fewer possessions, certainly, though.
And there's no Marcus Howard.
Clark the lob.
Middle of the... Don't need to take bad shots, but keep pushing. You don't want to play against his loaded defense. There you go.
Perdue Williams for two.
Boy, got lucky. Ball was blocked.
Freshman is checked in. Again, Virginia playing without Braxton Key, who's had wrist surgery. Morcell had very little room, and he sinks it.
He's as good a defense as you can play. There's nothing you can do on him. Great play by Morcell. Need more of that.
8-2 run for the Cavaliers within 15. Harms got it. Kihei Clark late in the shot clock. Weaving through. And the follow tip is good for McCoy.
Played out of it well. He will, but he hasn't in this game.
Stefanovic. Got it! Number 5.
After the post feed, he went and screened Stefanovic wide open. I'm telling you, he screens or he shoots much better off of a cut than he does. Hands, great hands by Wheeler. You got to push.
Eastern. Second chance draws a whistle. And he just hasn't had that boost this year yet. There enough offense in the limited time they'll see the ball. McCoy down low, got tangled with 6. Boy, Morcell, substantial minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty good bucket. Ball never left the side, which is tough against Purdue. Sometimes you just got to lift over and make a shot. Would be bad business to foul if he gets an advantage here.
Williams scores. He had the advantage. Coleman had it swatted. Eastern to the right. 40 of the game against Maine. Last time out, Maine didn't have a field goal.
He had 42 in the game against Virginia. Like 42. Teams don't score 42 against Virginia.
Well, Hollow, and the rejection by Huff, but free throws are coming.
Boy, if you're... Hey, this is 7-3. Huff is battling. He just says a heck with it, gives his best jump and pins it. But once again, Virginia lazy to the basketball. Purdue beats them there. I don't know if that's goaltender or not. I wouldn't have called it. That's just a good block.
No, that's clean block.
I think so. But once it's on the rim.
You just make rim. I don't know who you hung out with, but you're a bad engineer.
Yeah, you know, all right, I'm going to give him an excuse. Braxton Key not playing, that's big.
Sure is.
It is. It's big. But, man, that means others have to step up in an environment like this, and nobody really has.
Kihei Clark has not scored in the game on a foul call. The legs got tangled. They're going.
I mean, he did that. And defense is not exactly your thing.
Though you're not going to get benched for defense if you score that well in high school, that's for sure.
You're going to play a zone, the greatest sign in college basketball, maybe the greatest sign in sports.
How many hands in a shooter's face has Harms gotten up tonight?
A few.
I remember a bunch.
Yeah.
Too flat for Proctor. Yeah, it's a 21-point game, under 4 to go. And this is what happens when Virginia gets down big. Are there enough possessions? That's the question you ask.
Not only that, but is there anybody out here who can score? This is not the guy.
Kihei Clark got hesitant. Stefanovic was up in his face, and he turned it over. Diakite right back to Harms. No possession change, shot clock at 9. And a foul on the shot by Stefanovic.
Came off screens, not only scoring, but he's...
Take its first loss.
What did you say before, over-under, or what I say before, over-under was 100?
Well, you said somebody's going to get to 60, and you're on the verge of being right.
I've been in this gym too many times with this kind of crowd where people play out of their mind.
Arms the dump down, and there is 60.
He's playing great. Don't even at me about his numbers. He's playing great. So's No Joe Eastern. We know Stefanovic is.
One cell to this. Williams climbing for the rebound. A kid who came.
I thought, my God, like, he's got a long way to go. And even during the year last year, he worked hard at it, really hard at it. And you know what? He's getting what he deserves. He's playing a fantastic game against number 5 team in the country.
The find to Proctor to Kevin. Crowd's at about 200. See what a stopper Harms is down there. I mean, Diakite saw him coming and he froze.
Painter, you build on this whole thing, including the crowd. Listen to him. Why not?
Stefanovic! And finally, Kie Clark with a 2. Post-game reaction, bad beats. Tim Legler's top performers. Sports Center with SVP after the Big Ten ACC Challenge on ESPN.
Get it back together, but they didn't play hard today. They got him. Oh, it's awesome. Now, I'm not gonna lie, but I've been here too many times and seen what happens here with the magic of Mackey. It's unbelievable.
It was dynamite all night in this arena as McCoy gets a bucket.
Shoot! Tell you what, if he gets in range, he's gonna. Tommy Luce will let fly.
Perdue carries it by 29. In a counter punch for last year's Elite Eight. And the Big Ten takes the lead. Wisconsin, NC State coming next. For Dan, I'm Jason. Back for more with Sasha Stefanovic in just a moment. But for now, we go inside the studio to Kevin Connor.